This is day 10, and day 10 is going to be all about WhatsApp integration. I know some of you have been asking questions. Can we do like a chatbot? So when people chat with us on our WhatsApp, the agent will help us respond. So this is what we are going to be doing today. Something simple. We can improve on this, like I always say, but let's just start from here. So what do we want to do when I receive a WhatsApp message? The agent should read the message, use my system prompt and some of the information about my business that I must have, added to the agent, and then sends a message to that person on my behalf. So this basic chatbot with WhatsApp is what we're going to be doing today. So let's get into it. We are starting, of course, with WhatsApp. So that's going to be the trigger when a message is received. So you can choose a WhatsApp business cloud node and then what on message when you receive a message. So we select that, and what are we configuring here? You are adding your WhatsApp authentication account here. So let me show you how to do the whole authentication for WhatsApp. It's going to be a lot of steps, but let's follow me one by one. So just stay with me. So let's say we want to create a new credential. So you need your client ID and your client secrets, and that is for your WhatsApp. So we are getting that from Facebook. Let's go to Facebook. We can go to developers.facebook.com. So you can go there. You can even add forward slash apps there so that it takes you directly to where we need. You must have signed in, of course. So from here, you want to click on create app. So you create app, you give it a name. So create app, you give it a name. Let me just say n8n what. That's what I want to use. n8n what. Give it a name. Of course, your contact email. You click next. You are to choose a use cases. So just choose others and then scroll all the way down and choose other. Then next. From here on, you see your type, choose business, and then next. Then just leave whatever you have here and create app. Okay. If you have business account already, you can choose the business portfolio, but let me just create the app and let's see how it goes. It will ask you to confirm by typing your password just to be sure you own the account. So I've typed my password and let's wait for it to create the app. Don't forget, the reason why we're here is to get our client ID and, of course, the secret. So from here, you want to set up WhatsApp. So it's the same if you want to do for Messenger, for Instagram, Meta owns all this. So let's set up WhatsApp. So I click set up on the WhatsApp icon here to set up our WhatsApp. Okay, so it's asking me select it here. In your own case, you can create a business account for it. Um, so I'm not paying for anything yet. So here now, what do we need? We need the client ID. All right. So come to where you have the app settings here and choose basic. Click on basic. You will be able to see the app ID. Look at the app ID. Copy it. So we come back here and put the ID here. We need the secret. So let's go back here and you want to copy this secret. Don't show this to anyone, but you need to click on show so that you see what you are copying and then copy it. All right. Then you come back to anything here and type and paste the client secret, and then I've not mentioned this before. You can always rename your credentials here, okay? But I'll just leave it and save. So it's saying connection tested successfully. So we've done that. Let's close it and also do what? Close. So how do we even know if what we have done is working? How do we even know if what we've done is working? So let's kind of test it now. I'll double click again. This is on trigger message. So what number are we sending to start all this? So if you come back to your WhatsApp here, let's come back to the WhatsApp here, and then come to WhatsApp, and then you see API setup. So click on API setup. From there, we can generate a token, but before we generate a token, look at it here. You have your test number. So I would say save this number on your phone for you to test and be sure that that connection is working. Then to a recipient number, you can add your number. So I'm adding my number here just to test. So you can send a message here to test if it is working. You can save this number on your phone and just send a message to that number. So the second thing is we want that message to go inside an AI agent for it to read it and then do something about it. All right. So I'll click on this and add agents. We had AI agents. Okay, so the AI agent is going to need, of course, the AI model that will work with it. So we need the AI model to work with it. So I can define it below and say what prompt. It should be the prompt coming in from the input here. That's what we want here. But since we don't have any message at the moment, don't worry, we are still coming back to configure that. And you can always add your system message. System message, of course, you remember, I click on expression, I expand this, what you want your agent to do. So I already have something here. So I can say you are my agent and you are responding to people on my behalf. So that's just what I want to put here. But I'll still come back here and add something else. So I've configured my agent, and my agent needs a chat model. So we are adding OpenAI chat model here, and then add your account. We've done this before, so I'm not going to do it again. And that's all I'm adding here. I chose the model. I'm going with the default. So we have that. We can add a simple memory here so that you can remember our chats. So from here, I'll put 10 there. The session ID here, we will define it. We've not done that yet. We'll define it. It's whatever is coming in from the WhatsApp. It's not coming from the chat inbuilt here. It's coming from WhatsApp. So that's why we are changing it. So I've added that here. The last thing that I need is also a WhatsApp. So I want to add a WhatsApp. But this time around, this one is doing what? We are receiving a message. You are sending a message. The first one is receiving a message. The last one is what? Is sending a message. So send a message. So I chose send a message. We also need to add a WhatsApp credentials. For sending a message, the credentials you need is not just the ID and the secret. You need what? The token. So let me pretend as if I'm creating a new one here. Look at it. It's requesting for access token and business ID. But for the trigger, it requested for just the ID and the secret key. So how do we get the access token? We'll come back to Facebook. Look at it here. So we'll generate the access token here. It will ask me to accept, continue, and do some other things here. Don't turn on my activities. Stop asking me. So I'm logging in just to confirm, yes, continue as me, and then which of my numbers or my accounts here that I want to test. So let me just select all, then continue and save. We are using a test number here, but if you want to use your own number, it has to be a business account that is not associated with your current number. So I have my number, it is not a business account. If I convert it to a business account, Facebook will not allow it, or Meta will not allow it. It has to be a new number that you're using for that business. Okay, so if you want to start doing this for your business, get a new number and make sure you register it as business number from the onset, and then you can come and add it here. So it's not just going to be the test number, but we are using the test number just to see. So if somebody sends a message to that test number, what should be the response? That's why we have this there. So now that we have the access token, we'll copy the access token, we'll go back to n8n and paste it. We also need the business ID here. So we come here and this is the business ID. We'll copy it and we'll put it here. And then let's try and save. If everything works fine, we should get connection tested successfully. So that is done successfully. um, we now have what? My credentials here. The resource is a message. The operation is to send. So what's going to be the sender number? Look at it. It has fetched my test number. Had it been I added a new number, it is that number that will be here. So let me add it. And the recipient's phone number, where I want the message to be sent to. It must be what? Whoever sends the message. So this is still going to be dynamic. All right. It's going to be dynamic. And then the message type is, of course, text. And the text body, let's say the content that should go out to that person's number, which will also be what? Dynamic. You get it? When somebody says I, you should read it and reply based on the person's input. But it's better we test it first. So let me do something. I want to test it. Delete it from the agent. It's standing alone. This is important for the first time. So let me open it and just test it. So let me put my number here with the country code, write my number here, and then type anything in the text body, just to be sure that I can receive a message from here. So I typed a message here. I said hello, and I put a message type, my phone number, and then I want to execute the step just to see if I will receive that message. So execute step. It should send hello to my number. I should see it in the output here. Okay, so it's executing the steps. All things being equal, I should get like the message here. So it's doing its thing. Let me confirm my number again. It's correct. Let me check my WhatsApp. So I've received the message here. Really, I got hello on my phone here, and look at it here. So it has sent it out. So it is working. So let's connect it back to the WhatsApp. So I can also come here. Let me test this alone too, and just say execute step. So if I send something here now, it means this will also start to work. So you see it's listening. Let me connect everything together. So let's go back inside the agent, and I want to execute previous node. Let me send something here. I need the input from the previous node. Yeah, thank you. So I've sent a message to that number. So I have the input from the first WhatsApp. So what will be the prompt is the body from that WhatsApp. I'll drag it here. So whatever the person sends should be the prompt. And then based on the system message, that person should respond. Okay, so this message says hello. Let's execute the agent now and let the agent respond to that person. So the agent will receive hello, and then based on that, it will respond there. So it's complaining about the simple memory. I know why. Let's close it and come to the simple memory here. So we've now configured the key, and the key should be from the inputs. So the key will be the WhatsApp WhatsApp ID here. So I drag that in the key. So we are good to go now. Let's go back to the agent and execute that step. It should give us, you see, it has responded, and We're fine now. Hello, how can I assist you with automation? Because I said you are a helpful and knowledgeable assistant. I do automation, so that's my system message. But I'm adding something to it again. What if I have FAQ. I have documents that I want this guy to understand. So when people ask me questions, specific questions, maybe about my rates, about how much I charge, about what I do, about some other things, I want the agent to know about it and not just use LLM to respond to me. No. So in the expression, I can expand it and give it more information here. But I want us to use a simple method. This is not the most efficient approach, but I don't want us to do something too complex for now. We'll just do something basic. You want to upload your PDF, your Excel, your documents, you want to put it here so that your agent will understand what you have in there. The best way to do that is going the right way, which we will still do. But for now, it's just something simple. You have your PDF. Go inside ChatGPT and upload that PDF and tell it to convert it to JSON. Tell it to convert all the content in your document to JSON and then copy and paste it there. You get that? So that's another way of doing this. So I already have a PDF document that I created that I put like everything that I do there, just simulation. Then I uploaded it here and I said convert attached file to JSON. Okay, so then I have the JSON file here. So I can copy that and go back to my system prompt and say, use the info about my business below. Okay, then I added that my JSON. See, I added it there, but the JSON did not put all these documents here, all these numbers. So let me put it. I said $55 per hour, and then the minimum is 30 minutes, the maximum is 1 hour. Then I said I have basic templates that I sell at $500, the intermediate at 700. I just put something random here, $1,000. Then the price for a book that we sell is $19.99, and then our annual hourly rate rather is $55. So that's all. Oh, it's still have basic here, 500, intermediate 700. I don't know why ChatGPT did not put the numbers there. It just kind of messed that part up. And then the book is available for 99.99. All right, so we're good to go. So I've given it information about the business. Ordinarily, we should go the right way to do that, but I think this can work for small businesses. So if I now execute the step now again, it should give me like a response. So let's see, how can I assist you with your automation workflow today? So let's close it. Everything is now ready. So let's execute. I will open up my WhatsApp now so that you see how I'm chatting with it. So one thing else I want to add is you want to add notes to your notes. There is notes here. If you click on sticky notes, you can come in here and then just write something about these notes here and say to receive message. You just want to write something about what you've done. So you can add it to your node so that next time you come back there, you understand what you've done. So let's try this. Talk to me about it. If you want the chat to be responding every time and not just when you click on execute workflow, publish it. So let me publish it and then talk to it now. Let me publish it. So I don't want to be doing start every time. So let's come back here and say, I need help. So let's see. Hi, I need help. It should respond without me going back there again to click on. You see, please let me know what kind of assistance you need with automation. Then I say, how much do you charge This one, I'm not going back and forth again. I'm chatting with it. It's responding. So how much do you charge? It should respond based on the things. Our consulting services are charged at an hourly rate of $55. Oh, that's expensive. So if I say that, it should respond to me. So you can create like a chatbot like this for your businesses to help you. See, I understand the cost is important. I read reflect on psych is psyching the person. So let's go ahead and try this out. It's something that is exciting. Please let's continue to engage and help ourselves out. We'll see you again tomorrow.